Hey guys, Mike from Wrestling Then and Now. Thanks so much for checking out these clips from my recent interview with Dawn Marie. It was great catching up with my old friend. To support all things Dawn Marie, her online business, and all her social media, I'm putting one link in the description of all of her videos. So go to the description. That link will take you to her online eBay store. It'll take you to her YouTube channel, her website, her TikTok, her Instagram, her Twitter, all things Dawn Marie, one link, everybody. Please check it out. Let's support our friend Dawn. And thank you all for your support. If you haven't yet, please click subscribe. I got a lot of content coming out. What'd you think of Tammy? How'd you get along with her?
I love Tammy. I love Tammy. Tammy has always had a special spot in my heart. I didn't really know her before ECW. So in the beginning, I didn't really have a relationship with her, but I knew I needed to make it work. I knew this was my shot, right? And I ended up loving her. Tammy was never any of the things that you hear to me. Always aces. And it's sad what's happened. It's more sad for the family that has someone pass away. But it's so funny. Like, life is just so weird, right? It's so crazy. One day you're on top, one day you're here, one day you're there. She was at my house the month before she got arrested, before that happened, because I had some people over. So I don't know. It was just so sad. It's just sad to me, the whole thing.
No, it's crazy whenever I'm talking and Tammy comes up. I say the same thing. I say I grew up in New Jersey. I've known Tammy since 1992. I've been in her presence probably 100 times at shows. I've been to her house when she was here for barbecues with my wife. I have never one time for 1 minute have seen the bad Tammy. Not once. I've
Me
never seen it. She's oh,
either.
again. I've been around 100 times. I've never. I could not say a single bad thing about Tammy. How she's ever treated me, treated my wife, treated anyone when I was around her ever.
Person. She really is. I mean, that's the side I saw, right? And people used to be like, oh, be careful because, you're in a ring with her. It's always different when you have a program with her. She was so giving to me. She really was. And then when she started having some problems, she was getting into the drugs really bad and the drinking, like, I hid it a lot for her. Like, when I would help her get dressed, I would help, I would kind of, she was my friend. And also at the same time, I had to make it work. I had to make sure it got worked, it got done. So a little of both, really. But, it just breaks my heart. I'm a nurse now, right?
Right.
I had her mom as one of my patients for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so surreal. I remember I was a manager and I was looking in the computer and I happened to look at someone else's floor for something. And I saw her name. I was like, oh my God. And then, I called Tammy. I go, Tammy's your mom here? She's like, yeah. So I had Tammy's mom before she died.
Wow.
So weird. So small. The world's so small.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Tammy, worst enemy is Tammy.
Yeah.
Until this last time, like, she never hurt anyone but herself. Until this time, but she was her worst enemy. She was her worst enemy.